Welcome to Exhibition Stadium in Toronto. As today, it's game 2 of the 3-game series between your beloved 1980 Oakland Athletics taking on the Toronto Blue Jays. Hello, everybody. The Sports Time Machine brings an exciting game between 3-game series. It will be Matt Keough on the mound for the Oakland A's and Dave Stieb for the Jays. So it's going to be an excellent pitching matchup. Stieb 2-4, 2.98 ERA, 51 hits, 51 innings, 20 walks, 27 strikeouts, giving up 2 home runs. He'll be opposed by Matt Keough. The Jays defensively will be Woods, Bosetti, Baylor, Howell, Griffin, Garcia, Mayberry, Davis behind the plate, and Stieb is your pitcher. Let's make sure everything is working. It's set up as Let's see. What we'll do tonight, I think it does speed up the game a little bit just for sakes. Play dice mode, so the computer will control my charts. They'll give me the options and what I'll need to roll on the 20-sided die, so it kind of will help out. So let's do that and get this started. So Henderson will lead off. He's hitting .271, 3 home runs, 15 RBIs. It'll be Henderson, Murphy, Revering batting third today, Gross, Armas, Page, Heath, Guerrero, and Keough. Again, Jays defensively is Woods, Bosetti, Baylor, Howell, Griffin, Garcia, Mayberry, Davis, and the right-hander Stieb, who by the time 1980 came around, became a great starter. He was 12-15, 3.71, and gave the Jays 243 innings. So you can see the stardom that Stieb had only in 1980. So Ricky leads off. Stieb is ready. Let's do this from Toronto, north of the border. 3-4, ground ball to short. That'll be hit to Griffin. He throws him out, 1 away. So 1 away, quick out here. And now here's Dwayne Murphy. Murphy hitting .331, 1 home run, 9 runs batted in. Jays coming off a huge win last night. Davis puts down the sign. Stieb on the pitch. That's a 4-5 fly ball left field. Woods will be there. He'll come and make the catch. Puts the glove up. Easy enough. And there's 2 outs. So meekly, the A's go 2 up, 2 down. And now it will bring up Dave Revering. Revering on the year. .337, 9 home runs, 20 RBIs. Billy Martin decided to put him in the 3 spot. Good spot. Revering's been hitting the ball. Davis puts down the sign. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. Let's go ahead and roll differently here. And here's the pitch. 6-10, ground ball to third. That is Howell. That could be an interesting play. He's a 4-E-19. So the ball is hit to him. Stieb fields it. Let's see if he makes the play. Throw across the field. And he gets on base. So it'll be an infield hit. Howell cannot field it. And it'll be a runner on first and 2 outs. So Revering ends up being a 2-out base runner. And now here's Wayne Gross hitting .362. 4 home runs, 19 runs batted in. Davis puts down the sign. Stieb from the stretch and the pitch. 6-10. He hits it at Roy Howell again. Same exact result. Howell gets the ball on this one. Let's see if Roy Howell fields this one. He fields it himself. He gets it, throws it across, and no, this time he boots it and throws it away. It's a 2-base error. Revering goes to third and Gross at second. So the A's inning continues. All runs will be unearned. Second and third, 2 outs for Tony Armas, who's been a bit of a disappointment. 131 at-bats, ranks one of the top 10 in A's. .229, 3 home runs, and 6 RBIs. Davis puts down the sign. Stieb from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 3-9, struck him out. What else is new? Armas down on strikes, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, an error does not hurt him. We go to the bottom of the first. Oakland nothing, and here come the Jays. Bottom first here at the ballpark in Toronto. Hope people can see the dice rolls. And looks like we can, but it's very good on that. Again, I'll play back and forth with the actual cards, play this a little bit too to see how results go. Here's Griffin. He's hitting 221, 1 home run, 7 RBIs. Keough is 5-2, 2.07 ERA, 45 hits, 61 innings, 22 strikeouts, 19 walk. That's got to change. But then again, he was a 1-to-1 pitcher at that point. Again, he's also given up 6 home runs, so he's been susceptible to the home run ball. Here's the pitch from Griffin, 6-10 for the third time tonight, again, because it's Stratomatic. Your 6-10s are third base X. He'll hit it at Wayne Gross. Wayne Gross is a 4E21. He gets over there. He fields, he throws, and that's through for a base hit. So Griffin is on. So now the Jays can run a little bit if they want. Run first and nobody out. Let's see if the Jays run. And they try and get picked off. Keough goes to Revering down the second. Peachlow puts the tag down. And Alfredo Griffin is retired. Let's see if there's a pickoff on Alfredo's card. If there's a pickoff on there, he will be sent down. The play says yes, he's picked off. 8-10's a pickoff. So he is, the instant replay review will confirm the pickoff, and there's one away. So now here's Bob Baylor hitting 200, no home runs, 3 RBIs, right-handed hitter. Here's the pitch, 6-9, ground ball to third, easier play for Gross. He picks it, throws it across the diamond, and gets him for out number 2. So big pick off by Keough. And now here is Al Woods. He's got a pretty good series, hitting 220, no homers, 6 RBIs, starting to come around a little bit. He puts down the sign. Keough with the windup and the pitch. 2-5, ground ball to second. That's Peachlow. Comes up with it, throws them out. First inning is over. 1 inning of play. Oakland nothing, Toronto nothing. So we go to the top of the second, and we have Jack Dawson. How you doing? Thank you so much. Oh, happy 31st birthday, my friend. Thank you for coming in. So perfect. Thank you. I appreciate you always for being here. Now we go to Mitchell Page, one of the hottest days. 4 home runs last 2 days, hitting 333, 8 home runs, 21 RBIs. Davis puts down the target. Here's the pitch to Mitchell. 4-9, single right field. Page rifles one to the right side. So Page is on. We'll see if he can run a little bit now. Stieb the 0. Davis is a +1, -2 to hold. And that's a -1 to Mitchell Page's number. So let's go ahead and see if we can run. 81% says yes. And they get the lead. So here comes the throw down the field. And it's not in time. Stolen base, Mitchell Page. So Page gets the stolen base. He's on at second with nobody out. And now here is Mike Keefe. Davis puts down the target. Heath hitting 242, no home runs, 7 RBIs. And the pitch, 3-7, single 1-3. That is a 13. That's a line drive to Alfredo Griffin and 1 away. 3-7 and a 3 on the 20. Retired. So there's 1 away. Heath retired. Again, the A's not getting a lot of offense from their catching. Newman's been playing great, but he's kind of been playing sparingly. And now here's Mario Guerrero hitting 269, which isn't bad. No home runs, 10 ribbies. Davis puts down the target. Stieb from the stretch, 4-6, fly ball left field. Woods is there. It's not an X. That's good for him. Comes in, puts the glove up, makes the catch, and it's 2 outs. And Page is going to have to hold at second, waiting for a 2-out base hit from Rob Peachlow. 221, 2 home runs, 16 RBIs. Davis puts down the target. Steve from the stretch. Does he get a 2-out base hit? No, it's going to be an injury. Oh, no, an injury. Let's see what they're going to do. Does the injury pop up? I don't think so. Picked up Griffin, throws them out, and that will do it. So let's roll the die. I'm pretty sure Rob Peachlow doesn't have the at-bats to stay in the game, in my opinion. So let's go ahead, and he'll probably end up getting removed. Give me 1 second as I pull up the cards now, these guys. So Peachlow had 271 at bats. It will take a 1, 2, or 3, and he doesn't. So Rob Peachlow will come off the field. and it looks like it could be a nagging injury. So they will bring in Dave McKay again. Not good at short. He's a 4E4 or second baseman. So McKay will go and play second. He is a 4E20 at second. Again, the A's don't have a lot of coverage, but again, I'm trying to kind of play usage. So roll on the advanced injury chart. Doesn't roll the 1, 2, 3 to stay in the game. You're out for the game. So McKay comes in, will replace Picholo, and the Jays will now bat in the bottom of the second inning. So an early injury could play a factor. So here is Otto Velez, 297, 5 home runs, 14 RBIs. Here's the pitch, 6-8, popped it straight up, major league pop-up. It finds Dave McKay. He smiles, Revering lets him get it and makes the catch. So good play by Dave McKay. So now here's Roy Howell. Howell hitting 360, 1 home run, 9 RBIs. Here's the pitch from Keough, 6-8, popped straight up. This time Dave McKay will let Revering will get it. He'll come over, puts the glove up, and makes the catch, in fact, in fair territory. And there's 2 out there in Toronto. So now it'll be John Mayberry. Mayberry comes up, hitting 152. Boy, that bat needs to get hot. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. Heath puts down the target. Keough from the windup and the pitch. 1-8, and he missed everything. Oh, my. Ground ball to second. He hit it hard, but right at McKay. Fields it and throws a strike to Revering, and we played 2 innings here in Toronto, north of the border. Oakland, nothing, and Toronto, nothing. Top of the third, north of the border here, Blue Jays and the A's. Here's Ricky Henderson. He's so far up for the second time. Grounded out his first time up. Davis puts down the sign. Stieb with the pitch. 4-6 and a fly ball left field. Basically the same pitch he did before. Woods will be there. Puts the glove up and another put out for Al Woods. 1 away. So now here's Dwayne Murphy. Murphy's had his struggles. I mean, he's hitting 328, but it's coming down. He flied out his last time up. Davis puts down the target. Steve with the pitch. 5-7 struck him out. Murphy can't believe it. The umpire pulled the string on him. Oh, doctor, he's thrown out for the second out. And he can't believe it. Holy smokes. Who's our home plate umpire today making that call? It was Bill Deegan and Rich Garcia's crew and Mike Riley and Jerry Neudecker. So here it is. Top of the third, 2 outs for Dave Revering. He's 1 for 1 in the ball game, and his average has gone up to 344 now. Davis puts down the sign. Here's the pitch from Stieb. 2-8, base hit left field. Revering goes. That's the right field. Revering hits a line drive in the right field. His second base hit of the ball game. Revering's back continues to heat up. Runner on first and 2 outs for Wayne Gross. He reached a 2-base error his last time up. Davis puts down the sign. Stieb from the stretch. Let's see what happens. Here's the pitch. 5-4 is a walk, and Stieb can't believe it. You can see him mouthing to Bill Deegan, and now there's 2 on and 2 outs. Oh, doctor. And now for the A's, it'll be Tony Armas, first and second, 2 outs. Davis goes out and talks to him, trying to calm Stieb down. Stieb from the stretch. Armas up again with runners in scoring position. And the pitch. 4-7 struck him out. Stieb caught him on the inside corner. Bill Deegan runs him up. And again, the A's come up scoreless. No runs, 1 hit, 1 walk. Strand 2. Armas strands him again. Bottom of the third coming up. No score here in Toronto. So it's Bosetti, Garcia, Davis for the Jays. Keough looking strong. He puts down the target. Here's the pitch from Keough. 1-11. Ground ball hit the short. Guerrero's got it. Comes up and throws a strike to him, and that's 1 away. So 1 away. It's now up to the Moscow Garcia. Garcia in the ballgame hitting 269, 1 home run, 16 RBIs. He's going to be in the top of that lineup at some point. He's going to be a good trigger operator for this Jays offense. He puts down the sign. Keough to the right, hitting Garcia. 6-7 ground ball to second. That's McKay. That could be your problem. It's hit to his left. Let's see if he fields it. 6-7 on an X chance. McKay's got it. Fields it. Comes up, throws. Got him. Good play, Dave McKay. His first X chance and makes it. 2 outs in the third. And here is Again, Bob Davis. He's hitting 306, 1 8 RBIs. He shares catching duties with Ernie Witt. Heath puts down the sign. Keough with the pitch. That's going to be a 3-8. Ground ball to third. Good play by Gross. Fields it. Throws him out. And the Jays go down in order. We played 3 in Toronto. It is no score. Top of the fourth coming up. It's Oakland 0-3-0 and Toronto 0-1-1. Always a good spectacle here, folks, in the north of the border. Exhibition Stadium, top of the fourth. Page, Heath Guerrero. Page singled his last time up. Him and Revering are the A's 2 top hitters. Davis puts down the sign. Stieb with the windup. 5-4, and he walks him. Stieb knew at that time. He's pointing to his shoulder, saying, yep, it flipped open, and it went wide. So Page will take on. He stole second last time up. He has some great odds to do it, and he may get another stolen base opportunity. 81%, 7%, and he's off. He's stealing it, and he's in there with a possible overchuck. So again, Bob Davis is going to throw. It's a 4. He's going to throw it in the center field. So Mitchell Davis will steal second. On the third, he goes on the E2. Second error of the ball game for the Jays. So Page with his second stolen base makes things happen. And now the Jays will play the infield in the fourth. They know they're in trouble. They're going to try to stop this run. If it's hit to the pitcher, it will not be a play at the plate. So I will reverse that call. So Davis puts down the sign. Stieb from the stretch in the pitch. 2-8 and fudge. 2-8, folks. Hits the third. And Howell was play. Davis throws him out, and that will end it. Holy cow. Mitchell Page steals second. He gets the third on the error, and then he goes on contact, and Howell throws it out to Davis and applies the tag. So the A's inning goes up in smoke just like that. Heath now at first with 1 out, and now here is Mario Guerrero. Davis puts down the sign. Stieb from the stretch. 1-9. Ground ball hit hard the second. Good play by Garcia. Only plays the first. Throws him out as Mike Keith will move to second. 12 hit ball hit hard the first. Mayberry right there scoops it. McKay probably not start, but we'll see. I think he'll field it. Stieb's a 1E6. He's an alpha catch up with himself as we go to the bottom of fourth inning here. Those who are here have come in. Thank you so much. Again, this is the Sports Time Machines game here tonight, and we're playing the Oakland A's 1980 replay. Just waiting for the system to let me go ahead and input the McKay ground out, and then we'll go to the bottom of fourth inning for the Blue Jays here, north of the border. It's Oakland nothing and the Blue Jays nothing. So far, Oakland 0-3-0, and the Blue Jays are 0-1-2. No, that is not a hit. So let's go ahead and redo. That was not intentional walk. So, did they intentional walk McKay? Ooh, I did not even know this. That automatically gives Henderson a swing. Why would you walk Dave McKay? That's an insane move. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that. And we'll redo that. Yeah, let's redo that. I don't like that. I don't know why the computer did that. So McKay, we go to the bottom of fourth. So it's going to be Griffin, Baylor, and Woods. So far, Keough has pitched to the minimum. Heath puts down the sign. Keough with the windup, 2-10, popped it straight up. Major League pop up. Mario Guerrero is calls everybody off, makes it strong. Here's Bob Baylor, veteran on this team, 196 hitter, no home runs, 3 RBIs. Heath puts down the sign. Keough with the pitch. 9, that's a line drive in the gap and caught by Murphy with one hand. He put the glove down, had to race over for it, and he did. Triple on a 1-2, rolled to 14. So not only a 10% chance of it dropping. Murphy with the catch, and there's 2 outs. 2 outs in the 4th. Here's Al Woods. Woods 0 for 1, grounded out his first time up. Keough has pitched to the minimum because he had a pickoff earlier. Heath puts down the sign. Keough with the pitch. 3-11. That is a ballpark single to a lefty, and that's only a 1-2 chance. Let's see. It's a 3. Oh, my goodness. 3 just misses as a nice athletic catch by Dave McKay. He comes in for not known for the defense and makes a great play. We head to the 5th. Still no score. Oakland 0-3-0. Toronto 0-1-2. Top of the 5th. Exhibition Stadium, north of the border. Stratomatic 1980. So Henderson, Murphy, Revering to bat for the Athletics. The Athletics come in this game as we take a peek. Our first place in the AL West, 23-9. The Blue Jays are 10-19. Davis puts down the sign. Stieb with the pitch. 1-6. That's a line drive base hit for Henderson. Oh, he's going to giddy up. Let's see if Ricky can get a jump. 1-6 for Ricky. The 11 on the 20 still gives him a long single, and Ricky says, put my glove on and let's run. So Henderson's on board. They're going to watch him closely. 53% says he can steal, and he gets the steal. Here goes Ricky, and 17. Ricky's thrown out yet again. I want to know how many times the 20 has FU'd Ricky in this league. Oh, Ricky's on. Oh my. So he makes it. I thought he was going to get chucked on the 17. It was a -1 chance. I guess it was 1-18, and a 1-17 gets it. So Henderson just slides his hand in, and he's on second with nobody out. Does Ricky want to steal third? -4 on the attempt. Be -3 on the second number for Ricky if he can get it. If he can get it, it's 53%, 65%. And he gets it. Oh my, here comes Ricky, and safe is Ricky. He goes to third. He steals 2 bases. That's what Ricky has to do. He has to get those 100 stolen bases. So if he gets an opportunity, runner on third, no out. Again, the infield in, top of the 5th. Murphy to batter. Davis puts down the sign. Stieb from the stretch. 3-8, single 1-10. That's a 10. It just gets past Garcia. He knocks it down. That will allow Ricky to score, and the A's take a 1-0 lead. 1-10 single, or he makes the play at the plate. The 10 allows for the single. Garcia knocks it down. There's no play, and the A's take a 1-0 lead. And now it's time for Dwayne Murphy to maybe steal, as Dave Stieb not looking happy. 64% for Murphy, and he'll get the lead again. So the A's running here. Billy Ball, this time the 18's going to bite him. The 18's going to bite him, and he's out. Murphy thrown out by Davis, 2-4. So now there's 1 out here. The bases are now empty. Revering 2 for 2. Davis puts down the sign. Here's a pitch from Stieb. That's going to be a 4-7. That's a single 1-16. That's a 7. 3 hits today for Dave Revering. Boy, his bat has absolutely been sparkling. 3 hits in this game. So again, that's a big throw out. That would have put runners at first and second with nobody out. And the A's inning will continue. And here's Wayne Gross. He's 0 for 1, reached on a 2-base error and walked. Davis puts down the sign. Stieb from the stretch. 5-8, double play ball. Ground ball to second. Garcia's got it. Goes to Griffith to Mayberry for the Diet Coke, and that will do it. That'll be a 4-6-3 double play. Good job for the Jays, turning the double play and keeping the A's to only 1 run. Through 4.5, it's Oakland 1 and Toronto 0. Oakland 1 run on 6 hits. The Blue Jays, no runs, 1 hit, and 2 errors. Billy Ball at its best here. We're playing 1980s Oakland A's baseball. Let's see. It's going to be Velez, Howell, and Mayberry for the Jays. Heath puts down the sign. Keough looking strong. 1-4 is a walk. So the first base runner since Griffin, and now they have a runner on first and nobody out. Les not usually a speed demon, so I'm sure he's not going to try to steal. He doesn't, and here's Roy Howell. So Howell in the ball game popped up. Heath puts down the sign. Keough from the stretch. 5-7 struck him out. Oh, Keough pulled the string, and Bill Deegan rung him up for one away. So big first out here in the fifth. And now you're getting the meat of the slaughter. And here's John Mayberry. They're here in Toronto again. Ballpark home runs are 1-9. Heath puts down the target. Keough from the stretch. 4-11. Fly ball left field. That's Ricky. Again, this is one of the best outfields in baseball. Ricky is a 2-7. Let's hopefully Ricky can come up with it. Ricky will come up, put his glove up. Does he make the catch? And he does. Nicely done. 2 away. Good job by Henderson. So now here's Bosetti. He's 0 for 1 so far. Heath puts down the target. Keough looking in. Runner on first and 1 out. Here's the pitch. 1-5. That's only a single on a 1. Wow, that's nothing. That's a 9. And Bosetti will be a line drive to Guerrero for the out in the 5th. We played 5 here in Toronto. This is supposed to be hockey town, but it's Jays 1 and Toronto nothing. We go to the 6th. Toronto 1 run on 6 hits. Toronto 0-1-2. Top of the 6th. Baseball. So now we're going here. We'll go ahead. Then those who have been here, please hit like. If you're here, please subscribe. We thank you so much for coming in this game today. Top of the 6th. Armas foul by Page and Heath. Davis puts down the sign. Stieb with the pitch. That'll be a 3-7 and struck him out. Armas down again. So Armas is a very Davis puts down the line. Here's a pitch from Stieb. 5-8 ground ball. Hit hard enough. Garcia's got it. He'll go to first and Heath so far in the ball game. Let's see for the computer to decide it wants to play with me today. Wants to go ahead and advance to the next screen. Please hit your like. Please subscribe if you haven't. There's a 3rd game of this series coming up. Probably play tomorrow. And then, folks, it is time for the Oakland A's to play the Kansas City Royals. So get your tickets now. That is going to be a fun series. Dennis Leonard, I believe, is the starter pitching that first game. We'll have to look again at the end of the game. We'll take a look at that Royals series as the A's are ready for a huge one with the Royals coming up. So let's go ahead and bat Mike Heath here. 2 outs here in the 6th. Still waiting for the system to kind of catch up. That's going to be a 5-8. That is going to be Heath. We'll see what the X is on Stieb here. Give me 1 second. We'll see if he is here. 5-8 to a righty is a ground ball to third. Good play by Howell. Throws them out and ends the inning. So again, we're waiting for the computer to update, but we played 5 here in Toronto. The score is Oakland 1 and Toronto nothing. Go ahead and register that at a bat. So that's a 5-8. Yep, ground ball to third. Let's go to the 6th. 1-0 Oakland. Keough out for the 6th at bottom 6 here. Only giving up 1 hit, and he's walked 1. So Keough on a huge roll here for the Athletics. I mean, he is really just cruising along. Here's Garcia. Garcia so far 0 for 1. Heath puts down the sign. Keough with the pitch. That's a 5-9. Struck him out. Oh, my. Bill Deegan having a time and behind the plate. Calls out Garcia, and that is the first out here in the 6th. Good job there. 1 away. So now here is Bob Davis. Davis grounded out his first time up. Keough so far has 2 punchies. Heath puts down the sign. Keough with the pitch. 4-9 and walks him. So there's another walk. Again, that's the 3rd base runner for the Jays. Only 1 hit so far through 5 1/3. And now let's bring the top of the order for Alfredo Griffin. Switch hitter, batting from the left side. Single back in the first inning, then got picked off. Heath puts down the sign. Keough from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 3-4, struck him out. Griffin this time swung at. Probably could have been ball 4, but the home plate umpire does have a tight strike zone. He swung on and missed. So that's 2 outs here in the 6th. And now here's Bob Baylor. He's grounded out and flied out. Keough strong, 1 hit, 2 walks so far. Heath puts down the sign. Keough from the stretch. That's going to be a 3-5. Struck him out. Strikeout number 4 for Keough. We played 6. It's only 1-0 Oakland heading to the 7th. So Dave Stieb comes out in the 7th inning of work, and he's only given up 6 hits in his ball game. The A's have kind of run him to death here, but they hold only 1-0 lead. Davis puts down the sign. Stieb with the pitch. 1-9, hit ball hard to second on the AstroTurf. Garcia's got it. Comes up, throws him out, and that is 1 out here in the 7th. So now here is Dave McKay, 0 for 1, a ground out. He'll bat left-handed. Davis, Stieb with the pitch. 1-10, hit by pitch. Holy cow. And McKay doesn't want to get hurt. They don't have a lot of other subs. He'll go to first, and he's on. So now here's Henderson. Henderson is 1 for 3. He got on base, stole second, got the third, and I believe he has scored the Oakland-only run here in the 7th. Davis puts down the sign. Stieb from the stretch. 2-5 is a fly ball left field. Woods is going to come in with it, puts the glove up, makes the catch, and there's 2 outs here in the 7th as McKay holds put. Here's Dwayne Murphy. So Murph comes up. He is 1 for 3. He had an RBI single back in the 5th. The lone RBI in the ball game. Davis puts down the sign. Stieb from the stretch. 4-10 is a fly ball center field. That's Bosetti. He's pretty good. He's actually a 2 East 7 out there. Let's see how he does. It's hit to him. Bosetti comes in, puts the glove up. Does he make the catch? And yes, he does, and ends the inning. 7th inning stretch here in Toronto. Go grab some snacks, folks. It's time to stretch. 1-0 Oakland, bottom of the 7th. So bottom of the 7th here, still a 1-run ball game. So now Woods, Velez, and Howell to bat against Keough. Keith puts down the sign. Keough nods. Here's the pitch. 2-12, popped it straight up. Revering in fair territory will come in and make the catch and is 1 away. He hit it straight up, and Revering waited for it to come down for the out. So now here's Otto Velez, 0 for 1 with the walk. He puts down the sign. Keough with the pitch, and that's going to go out of play. Ugh. Oh, I do have another green die ready to play. That's what's good. Have a backup die in case we throw it deep. Here's the pitch. 1-9, struck him out. Matt Keough has his 5th strikeout, and the Jays go down too quick. So Keough just dominating the Jays here. And now here's Roy Howell. 2 outs in the 7th inning. Fans on their feet. Keough's only giving up 1 hit. He puts down the sign. Roy Howell with 2 outs in the pitch. 2-4, ground ball the 2nd. McKay's got it. Goes to first, retires aside. What a game from Matt Keough. We go to the 8th, 1-0 Oakland. And Dave Stieb out for his 8th inning of work. And now here's Revering. He's 3 for 3 in the ball game here in the 8th inning. Davis puts down the sign. Stieb with the pitch. That's going to be a 3-8 line drive down the first. Nice play by Mayberry, and it would have stopped the 4th hit. So big out there, hit a bullet, and Mayberry put the glove up. And now here is Gross, who's 0 for 2. Davis put down the sign. Stieb with the pitch. 4-8 is a walk. Again, Steve's bugaboo. That's his 3rd walk of the day. So the Oakland will get an extra base runner. 1 out, 1 on in the 8th. And he'll bring up Tony Armas. 3 Ks in the ball game, looking for the golden sombrero. Davis puts down the sign. Stieb from the stretch. 3-3 is a ground ball. The 3rd, even worse. Howell will get it. Go to Garcia. Back to Mayberry for the Diet Coke. And that, folks, is a double play. 5-4-3. And the A's are done in the 8th. Armas 0 for 4. 3 Ks in a double play. That's Tony Armas for you. Bottom of the eighth, 1-0 Oakland. 1-6-0 for Oakland. 0-1-2 for Toronto. They're one hit away from getting back in it, and they only have one hit. And here's the guy to do it: Mayberry, Bosetti, and Garcia. Bottom of the eighth. Keough looks in, gets the sign. He's absolutely been dominating this Jays lineup. He puts the sign. Here's the pitch from Keough. 6-2. Fly ball. Right field. Does it have carry? Deep to right field. The Toronto wind's going to carry it. Armas is going to have to go. It's gone. This game is tied. John Mayberry hits a drive to right field. Armas just runs it out of room, and this game is tied at 1 in the eighth. Keough's only second hit of the ball game, and it's a long home run, a ballpark home run, 1-9, and the 8 came up. So now here's Rick Bosetti, one ball game, brand new game. He puts down the target. Keough with the pitch. That's a leaner. That's a 3-8. Ground ball to third. Picked up by Gross. Throws him out, and there's one away. Oh, poor Matt Keough. He hung one over the middle of the plate, and Mayberry jumped at it. And now here's Damasco Garcia. He puts down the target. Keough with the pitch. 3-5. Hit ball to second. McKay's got it. He'll get up in a hurry. Throws out Garcia by a step. 2 away. Nicely done. So now here is Bob Davis with 2 outs, grounded out and walked. He's now pitched a minimum through 8 innings. Heath puts down the sign. Keough with the pitch. 6-8 is a pop to second. That's McKay. Puts it away and ends the inning. But they do score a run. We go to the ninth. It is 1-1. Oakland 1-6-0. Toronto 1-2-2. Dave Stieb will now come out and pitch the 9th inning with over 243 innings. I did not expect anything else. So top of the 9th, and here Keith Guerrero for the A's. So let's see what they do with Page coming up. He's been one of their hotter hitters, 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's a pitch from Stieb. 3-4. That's a ballpark single, 1-2, but that's a 4. Oh, he just misses it. That's a line drive to Garcia for the first out in the 9th. Rolls the 4 instead of the 2. Ballpark home runs in Toronto. Very a nice 1-2. Here's Mike Keith, and now the A's will have to look at their bench and see what's available. Jeff Newman will come in swing. He might as well. He's their backup catcher. And you want a hitter with the way Newman's been playing. 289, has 7 home runs, 18 RBIs. Davis puts down the sign. Steve with the All right, folks. Thank you so much for staying here. I do apologize. I still got one person watching. So thank you for your one person who's out there waiting for me. I do apologize. If you did not see that last result, let's look at it again. Again, let's make sure we're here. We're watching. We are. Wow. Wow. Dave McKay drive was a 1-8 single. The 9 stops him. And all of a sudden, folks, we have extra inning baseball. McKay saves the day. And Stieb is going to be out there in his second extra. He'll be in there for his 10th inning of work. It'll be Murphy, Revering, and Gross, 3 lefties. So this is where if the Blue Jays had a lefty, you'd think they put one in. Davis puts down a sign. Here's a pitch from Stieb. 1-3. Ground ball the second. That's a nice play there by Garcia. Good hop. Throws him out. 1 out in the 10th. What a ball game this has been. So here's Revering. 3 for 4 in the ball game. Let's see again. Do they stay with them? They do. Davis puts down the sign. Stieb with the pitch. That's a 2-5 deep fly ball right field. He's done it again. Fly ball right field. Baylor runs out of room. Gone. Dave Revering has just hit his 10th home run of the year. And the Oakland A's take a 2-1 lead. Billy Ball at its finest. And this A's team continues to show heart. 2-1 Oakland. And now here's Wayne Gross. Oh my goodness. That kills Toronto. Holy smokes. Stieb will probably stay in there. Oh no, Jerry Garvin will be in. 2 saves, 2.57 ERA. He may be a little bit too late. So he should have been in there anyway, in my opinion. So Toronto's manager makes a mistake. So Garvin to Gross, and Gross will not swing. So we'll go ahead and bring Mickey Klutz in now. So Klutz will come in at 30. He's a 4.26, so he's a little bit worse, but he hits lefties a lot better. So here's Gross. Klutz hitting 321, 1 home run, 7 RBIs. 1-5's a walk. So, yep, there you go. Bring the lefty in. We'll bring somebody in to hit your lefty. Walk the Klutz. Nicely done. So now here's Armas. Boy, he can use a pick-me-up 2-run bomb right now to take the boo birds off him. Davis puts down the sign. Again, looking for the golden sombrero. 4-12. Ground ball the first. That is Mayberry. He may have hit into another double play. Mayberry is a 2E10. Let's see. Wait a minute. That's a foul ball. I believe it is. Ground ball the first. Mayberry will get to it. Does he get 2 on it? No, he doesn't. It's infield hit for Armas. So good job legging it out. He's on board. It is first and second and 1 out to and the A's again have a chance. First and second, 1 out. Garvin struggling a little bit. Davis puts down the sign. Can the A's add in some extra runs? 1-11. He hits a drive to right field and deep. Back goes Baylor at the track. This time he makes the catch. Home run won the 9. It was an 18. There's 2 outs. And he may advance the third on it. Let's see what my odds are. Klutz, and he will try. He'll go to third. So here comes the throw. No, it's a 14. Good throw by Baylor. And Klutz will hold. So 2 on, 2 out for Newman. He's 0 for 1. Davis puts down the target. Garcia from the stretch. Or Garvin, the pitch. 3-3. Uh-oh, that's an injury. And Newman's going to be out. Damn it. 3-3. So Jim Essien is probably going to have to come in and catch in this situation. So he is done. Oof. So let's go ahead and make some moves here. Let's see if we roll 1, 2, 3 on the injury bug. So, and he doesn't. It's an 11. So he'll be out. So Jim Essien will come in and now be the new catcher on the injury. And that's huge. And then the new third baseman will be Mickey Klutz. And now the A's, a 2-1 lead, Matt Keough. And no, we're not going to let Mayberry hit against Keough this time. So the A's will their bullpen, and they will go to Bob Lacey. Lacey on the year has been really good. Lacey so far is 2-1, 1 save, 4.66 ERA, 9 hits over 10 innings, has a strikeout an inning. Let's see if Toronto stays with Mayberry here, and they do. Here's the pitch. Essien, now the new catcher, puts the sign down. Lacey to Mayberry. That's a 3-8 ground ball to second. He gets the tough Mayberry out. McKay's got it. He's been one of the key players today. Throws him out to Revering, and there's one out. This A's defense is they stay off the X's. They are a very good team. One away. Lacey now pitch to Bosetti. Bosetti is 0 for 3. SCN puts down the sign. Lacey on the pitch. 1-7. Ground ball hit the short. Oh, wait a minute. No, they go to Barry Bonnell, so the play will not work. So Bonnell will pinch hit. So again, I did not wait for it. So here's Barry Bonnell time. SCN puts down the sign. Lacey with the windup. That's 2-6 and a base hit for Barry Bonnell. So there you go. So Bonnell's on with the base hit, letting the computer do all the transactions in this case. And so that nullified the roll, and Bonnell gets a free swing, and he gets on. So now the Blue Jays bring the tying runner at first. Potential winning run for Damasco Garcia. So Lacey will look in. He will probably stay in this game. Let's see what happens. SCN sets. Lacey looks in from the stretch. Big pitch of the ball game to Damasco Garcia. 3-4. Fly ball left field. That's Henderson. He'll come in a step, makes the catch, and Bonnell will hold at 2 outs. Big opportunity for the A's to win it here. And now it's going to be Ben or Bob Davis. He has power versus lefties. So he's going to stay in there, I believe, and swing. So here we go. Lacey, right-handed, gives up a lot of stuff. We're going to see if he can survive this. SCN puts down the sign. Lacey from the stretch. Do the A's get 2 wins here in a big one? 1-9. Ground ball the second. That's a nice play by McKay. Suitable guy makes the play, throws him out, and the Oakland A's have won the first 2. Final score, Oakland 2, Toronto 1. So the A's win it 2-1. A lot of changes that were made today. Keough wins it, goes 9, 4 hits, 1 run was earned. ERA now drops to 1.93. Lacey gets his second save, goes an inning, gives up 1 hit. Stieb gets the loss. He was in there 1 batter too long, gave up the home run to Revering. Now is his 10th. Revering had his 10th home run, Mayberry his 3rd, and that came in the bottom of the 8th inning, and then it went to extras. So 23,000 here at Exhibition Stadium, extra inning baseball. A's go to 24-9. The Blue Jays slip to 10-20. The A's will now go for the sweep here in Game 3. Let's go over your pitch results here, and we'll be able to give you the Royals games ahead, and that looks to be very exciting. So Rick Langford will take on Paul Mirabella. Again, that's a Sunday afternoon. And then I believe we automatically will go ahead and get ourselves to Kansas City. Monday night, Steve McCatty, Dennis Leonard, get giddy up. That will be a series. Then we go to Tuesday night, Oakland and Kansas City. And let's see, it'll be Mike Norris against Rick Gale. So again, that's a night game. That will be a good game too. And then let's see if that's the finale of this series. The Oakland game, it'll be Brian Kingman against Larry Gura. That is the 3rd. Let's see if we're playing a 4-gamer here. We played the first 3. Oakland plays Kansas City. It's a 4-game series. Matt Keough back on the mound for us. We'll take on Rennie Martin. So 4 games with the Royals are going to tell us a lot. And then we'll go to May 23rd. So we're almost in the month of June. And then what did the A's do? Probably return home. They do. For the first time, they'll play the Texas Rangers. Fergie Jenkins will take on Rick Langford. That'll be a Friday night. So that'll be your next homestand for you guys to be here. So again, we'll have 1 game with Toronto and then a big 4-game series with the Royals. So folks, we'll see you again. Thank you for coming in who has been here. Please like, please subscribe. I thank you so much for who has been here. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here again. Appreciate all the love. Again, please like, please subscribe if you watch this game afterwards, and have a good night, everyone.